Hey everybody, welcome back to Uncle Taylor's Wild Ride. I'm your host Uncle Taylor. We're in the F1 Manager 2023 experience. The last race we just wrapped up in Jeddah was a bit of a uneventful race, with De Vries being the only one who was DNF'd. There was a VSC period and it was pretty uneventful. We are last in the manufacturer's list. We do need to have some important upgrades come, which will be coming very shortly, and we will have some new parts ready for the race, which is very exciting stuff. As we left the last race, we had the opportunity to find a new technical chief, and we have had some success, and we have found that these guys are interested. I think we're going to have a chat to Mr. Allison here, and let's see what we can get. I want to offer him a 3-year deal. We'll up his salary. He's on 2.2. So we'll offer him off the bat 3.398. So we're giving him a decent pay grade. We're going to offer him as well a 300 grand signing on bonus to get rid of Neil Huldy. How you pronounce the name? So if we're looking at everything, this is probably the best option. Let's see what we got. Hey, off the bat. Sweet. Okay. Well, let's do it. Au revoir, sir. And we've got a little achievement as well. Welcome aboard. James Allison is now with us. We did find ourselves a new racing engineer, so let's have a look and see who we've got. Who we can find, sorry. Who's decent. Let's do some scouting on Marcus Dudley from Dudleyville. I think that's the only one we really need to consider the change. Everyone else is decent. I think we will re-sign Peter. We'll up his salary a little bit, and we will give him 200 grand as a signing on bonus. Let's see what he says. Wants more money. Okay. So let's offer him then 2 million as 2 million and 2. Let's see what he says to that. He's happy with everything else. He said no again. Why are you making it difficult, Pete? You're only 84 overall, mate. Let's see who else we've got that might be interested. Because I'm happy to pay someone more. That's probably going to be better. So let's see if we can get Diego Tondi. I'm willing to play the patience game here, because I'm not going to cop it from these people that might not be as good. And that's how I see it. Now, this one we will need to... I really want to make sure that we keep him on board. So we will offer him a decent salary of 1.6. So that's $300,000 more. We'll give him a 200 grand bonus to sign if he does. And he loves it. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's get that done. It's only going to cost us $200,000 to increase, and that is him locked in. Beautiful. The rest of the contracts are looking okay. Pete, mate, I swear to God, you better think, brother. Think what's going to be good for you. Okay, let's start moving towards helipads upgrade to level 3. Lovely. And you know what we're going to do. Straight off the bat, do another upgrade. We will also do the hospitality area. And we will do the weather center. So we have a better understanding of what's going on, so we're able to be ready. It increases our target payout. That's what we're after. That's all we want in the end. It increases our team attractiveness. Scan departments increased as well. Wonderful. Some extra parts suspensions wise. And one of the side pods is ready. Both side pods are ready to go. So we got some new parts. Here we go. Now we're starting to cook. Now if we can get the other... Is that the first one? Yeah, okay, sweet it is. We got the new chassis. We got them. That's fine. The side pods are done. And we're well and truly going to have some new parts ready for Baku. Okay, here we go. Let's go into our performance targets. I reckon we can at least guarantee there will be one of us that's going to finish 15th with the changes that we've been able to make. I don't think we're going to get fastest lap. I'm not even going to try that one. And we're going to push to have 5 straight 15 finishes in qualifying. Okay, let's get into the race weekend.
It's wonderful to be back down under for the Australian Grand Prix. There may be several street circuits on the F1 calendar, but this unique lakeside layout is like none other. High-speed sections snake through the heart of Albert Park, just a few hundred metres from St Kilda's beach. Albert Park is a deceptively easy track to learn, but it's just as easy to make a mistake around its walled sections and gravel traps. The street circuit is high downforce and just as heavy on brakes as it is on tyres.
Red Bull have outscored their rivals to be at the top of the constructors' table right now. But at just the 3rd round of this year, the title could be anyone's.
So, let the weekend begin.
Yes, let the weekend begin. We're going to have some rain off the bat. On Friday, it says a little bit of a wet one. That's fine. Let's make sure we got all the new parts on. Which we do. Beautiful. Alright, let's install our spare parts. Alrighty, everything is set. Our car parts are all changed, so we're not using all the race components. We're using our practice components. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. We've got everything ready. I will now push you guys over to qualifying. I'll see you there. Alright, here we go. All 3 practices have been completed. We're going to jump into qualifying. Set of satisfaction is 93 for Lando, 88 for Piastri. Let's see where we begin. Let's see how we go this time round.
Now it's time to see who'll come out on top as qualifying gets underway.
These days, it's a much faster layout here at Albert Park, and teams need to focus on getting high and medium speed cornering right to set a good qualifying time.
Now, Karun, you and I were actually just talking about that man there, Max Verstappen. How do you think he'll be feeling today?
We saw them set an impressive lap time in practice, so it's a great start as they move into qualifying. But as we all know, a good performance in practice doesn't guarantee success over the rest of the weekend.
Buckle up then, folks. It's almost time for qualifying.
And here we are, a cloudy day in Melbourne, getting ready for our qualifying hopes, our prayers, everything, just to make sure that we, are able to actually do successful. It would be wonderful to see the team actually make it into Q2. I need to not be as nonchalant, you could say, when it comes to making these calls. If they need to go back out, they need to go back out. It's as simple as that. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can muster up. Luckily enough, there is no traffic. A lot of hopes riding on this one. Norris is the faster car of the two, which is very easy to see that. Purple second sector, although we know there is faster cars behind us, it is still a good feeling to know that we were the fastest technically for a little bit. And as you can even see there, Norris has caught right up to Piastri, absolutely just chasing him down. So Piastri's time was 600 slower.
Remember, the delta needs to be negative at the end of the lap.
Minute 19.447. Let's see where that sits us as the other drivers come out. Piastri has to go back out. But Norris, I think, is going to be able to stay. I don't have any concerns about it. Let's fix this up here. I want to watch. Faster in the first sector. Great start. Cracking start. Norris doesn't have to do anything, in my opinion. I think he's going to be safe. We need Piastri to find 0.04 of a second. Better second sector. So that's, again, positive. That's what we want to see. Does he get into P15? No, he does not. Missing out, not by much, unfortunately. Now it all rides on the hopes of Norris, because he was looking very good with his spot. They're going to need to find a fair whack of pace if they want to dethrone him, including Tsunoda and De Vries. Piastri has no more runs to continue. I think we are going to have our first Q2 in a while here. This will be good. P13. Come on. Don't stitch us up. We have worked so hard. P14, please. Yes! We're in. We're in. Whew. That was close. Carlos Sainz has a grid penalty as well from the P1 with the crash. There was an event that he had. A bit of an adventure, you could call it. Now, let's chuck him on the old compound tyre just to go out and warm up and get some movement. Sending him straight out.
Track should be green.
No hesitation. There will be some traffic ahead, which is annoying, but not the end of the world.
And track is now clear.
Depending how fast we could get around is going to dictate if we are impeded by the Alpines and the Aston Martins. And again, we are using the older worn soft tyre to give us a big flying lap towards the end of the stint, end of the qualifying run, to try and enable us to set a faster time with more grip being put onto the track. And there's that traffic we were talking about. God damn it. Lost a lot of time there. A lot of time.
And we are boxes lap. Got here.
That's not good. Not happy with that. We lost a fair whack of time there. Even on the softer tyre, we were posting really quick times. So that's okay. We knew what was going to happen. We know where we're kind of standing, I guess you could say. So we might go down to P13. Now everyone's going out, so we're going to go out as well. Try and just get something. We've got some clean air too, which is great. And if there is an option to do an additional run, I will take that opportunity to do an additional run. So brand new, fresh, soft tyres. We need to find some time. We need to improve. And let's see if we can get a surprise shock and horror Q3. Slower in the first sector than our first run. I don't know, but okay, cool. See what this is showing. Yep, okay, so everything is just punching. His tyres are cold. Green second sector. How slow were we though in that first sector? It won't tell us. So all hopes are now really, if I'm honest, riding on a fast third sector. And we go P12. So I don't think we're going to be making Q3. Which one? Yeah, we're not going. Oh, there was a red flag. Why?
Red flag.
Oh, because I forgot to turn it off. That's okay. That's fine. Well, we finished P12. So because of us, we finished P12. Good stuff. Well, silly stuff. I should have made sure I fixed that up. Okay, here we go. Into the race day.
Welcome to race day. And before we get down to it, last minute checks are being made.
Albert Park often seems to set teammate against teammate. From Hill and Villeneuve dueling for the 1996 win, to Bottas beating fellow Mercedes driver and pole sitter Hamilton to the win in 2019.
How do you think Oscar Piastri is feeling as we get nearer to race time?
I'd say they're in a good place right now. It's pretty clear what the expectations for them were, and they've done well in meeting them head on.
In any case, Melbourne is ready, and so are we. So strap yourselves in for the Australian Grand Prix.
Okay, here we go. Race day weekend. Race day, sorry. Ugh. Well, here we go. Race day, the last day of the racing weekend. Norris is P12, Piastri is P16. I don't think the hard tyre is going to make too much of a show today in terms of its effectiveness, because of the temperature in Melbourne is just really up and down at this point. So we're going to extend our stint as long as we're possibly able to. Then let's see where we finish up. If we were to extend as long as possible, if we can extend that for a 36 lap tyre and finish on the softs, I'll be happy. So that's what we're going to aim to do. Can't guarantee it's going to work, but we can only try. Now Piastri has softs to burn, and because he is so much more slower than the rest, we are going to chuck him on the soft tyre and let him finish on the hard as the race goes on. We'll chuck him to lap 25 and we'll get that strategy fixed. Again, we're going to underfuel the cars slightly. Let's get into it.
The fans here in Melbourne are all set, as are the drivers, heading into 58 laps around Albert Park. As we get to this race, our focus shifts to Valtteri Bottas.
It's a P17 grid start for them in this race, but maybe they can get through the pack cleanly and move up the field.
And it'll be exciting to see just what will happen here today.
Now it might be a little bit of a weird one here. The game crashed on me, and I've had to restart. So it might be a little bit choppy here. So I do apologise. You know, these things. There's a patch coming out that's going to fix the crash issue. This is the first crash I've experienced, so I'm hoping it's just a once-off and we can continue. I just started the race. I edited the driver options on the fly, and the game crashed. So you love that. You just love to see it. Luckily enough, the game auto-saved back to here. So let's see if we... Let's hope this doesn't want to do it again. Let's get started.
The fans here in Melbourne are all set, as are the drivers, heading into 58 laps around Albert Park. I suspect that we'll all be closely following Charles Leclerc in this one.
It's a promising position for them starting in P3. They'll be looking to make the most of the slipstream.
Here we go. It's time to go racing.
Here is 3 p.m. local.
Brace yourself for the Australian Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
Bit of a longer hold there. Let's see if Norris is able to do anything with it. He's immediately overtaken on the inside as Magnussen is pushed up to P11. Piastri is slowly moving his way up the field. Not enough, unfortunately. Norris is P13 at this point. Come on, Piastri. This is your time to shine, mate. You're on the softs. Keep battling. Attack, you numpty.
Yes, use the chance now.
Because right now this is the best time to attack.
Confirm.
Several cars are ahead of us at this moment. Again, we are on a medium tie here with Norris. We're not expecting miracles off the bat, but we are expecting hopefully some kind of undercut if we are able to. Everyone is running a soft medium setup for the race, at least for this first little stint. With DRS now enabled, we are inside the zone here to catch up to Albon. When we are able to use DRS next, which would be around the back straight, where I was hanging around when I went there last year. We were right here, bang, me and my best mate. It looks like someone went off there. Someone's had a bit of a moment. Esteban's had a lock-up.
Now we're watching Esteban Ocon here. Things were going smoothly.
Yeah, just a bit of a lock-up.
There's not too much damage to the tyres.
That's a bad camera angle. I wish I was able to see if there was damage. So let's have a look and see. He's gone back down to last. I can't see too much damage right now, but I could be wrong. So if I can get a good picture of him up front, without a picture like that, that would have been great. Is there any damage? Not that I can see. So I think he's just had a bad lock-up. He's gone back down to last. Not ideal for him, but not much he could do.
A guy turning into me. Makes sense.
Oh, what?
Okay.
What's damaged? Error.
Had a crash on track.
What happened there? What, we got a penalty?
And there, the cars make
Ah, God almighty.
Teams will no doubt be very keen to establish the full...
So we got minor front wing damage now. And we've got a penalty. Minor issue with the front wing. Now our pit stop window is not for a long time. That's the problem. So now we need to see just how long we can kind of hold out before we're going to have to pit in. And it's all going to depend on, unfortunately, how much time we start to lose. And at this moment we have held on not too bad. We are battling now Hulkenberg. It is minor damage, so it's not going to affect us majorly, but it's still not going to help us either. So we're going to keep an eye on how much time we're going to lose. We are catching up here to Hulkenberg. We still have a relatively fresh tyre. So if we're able to hold on to P12 here for the moment, we are going to lose a lot of time when we do our pit stop, because we've got to do the 5-second penalty, plus we've also got to do the wing change, plus we've got to do tyres as well. So we're probably looking at a 15-second stop, which is going to take us straight back to the end of the grid. And that is really upsetting, because we've performed so well this weekend and tried so hard, and for it to all just unravel in front of us is upsetting. Virtual safety car has happened. This is going to help us. This will be probably the best time to pit. So I'm quickly going to sort this out here. If it was a full safety car, I'd be happy. We have yet to have one, I think. I can't remember. I might have to go back and have a look. See, we're going to lose 30 seconds. And it's happened on the back end of the track, which is annoying. Let's see what happened. George Russell. Again, the Mercedes. Oh boy, oh boy. That's huge. That's huge for Mercedes. Toto's had a stroke. My Godfather. Then they're both out. So let's hope.
Delta positive.
We need a decent stop here. Come on, guys. Let's do it. 13 seconds stop.
Be stones on track.
Beautiful. That's fine. So now we've got a fresh tyre. The others are going to have to pit soon enough. We've got a new wing. This was what we were hoping to get. But that's huge. Both the Mercedes cars are gone now. It's a warm weekend, it looks like already as well. 25 degrees in the air, 36 on track. So this hard tyre is going to be actually optimal, which I did not think I would be saying so soon. I'm going to turn down the aggression for the overtake here with Piastri. We don't need it right now. We are catching back up to Sonoda and Sargent, so that is a good sign. Sargent, look at his tyres. This middle pack run are going to be in a lot of trouble. They should have pitted when they would have had a decent-ish stop. We're still not going to be in any striking distance to catch up to them. But I'm surprised that Hulkenberg didn't pit. That is interesting. I thought he would have pitted there as an absolute. But no, he did not. Albon is going to attack. Looks like he is on the soft compound tyre. But we are catching up to where we should have been. Guan Yu Zhou had a pit stop issue.
So
First one in a while.
Okay there. Oh, what's happened with the rear left tyre there?
Didn't want to go on. Naughty, naughty, what a shame.
There's a car in the wall.
What?
Careful of debris.
Who was it?
And oh, what's happened there with Nick De Vries?
De Vries in the wall. Oh, yep, there it is at the front. Unreal. Unfortunately, does not help us in our quest, but it is still interesting and good to see that. Safety car, safety car, safety car. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is what we wanted. I wonder what's happened. Let's set everything back up here. Let's cool these tyres.
Other people are hitting the walls.
Who's hit it?
Make sure you have a good look around.
Pierre Gasly. Where'd he hit it? Oh, on the straight. The big back straight here. What happened? Oh boy, oh boy. That's huge. Well, what lap are we on? 37.
Safety car deployed, safety car deployed. Drive to the Delta.
Yeah, go on.
We can bring the tyre in.
20 laps. No, you know what? We're not. I want to, but I don't think it's a good idea. Well, that's given us a decent old little attack. What is everyone running right now? See, a couple of these drivers here are going to be impacted. So this has changed everything. Everyone's pitting. Everyone is pitting. So let's see. Can we push ourselves up into the points at least? Yes, we can. We're there in the points. Even if it might be a small thing, it is so good to see. And they're all going to be attacking on the soft compound tyre. So this is going to be a legitimate... You know what? I think we should follow the leader here, and I think we should pit. I think we should pit. So I've made that executive call to challenge from the back. I hope I'm making the right decision here.
We boxed this lap.
Copy. Box.
We got some distance. Good stop. Come on! We're all going to bunch back up, so it makes no difference to us. Yep, there we go. Look at that. It's worked out for us, actually. And there we all are. This is going to be huge.
Copy.
Green flag running. Here we go. We're running in full attack mode with our fuel. As I dare say, I think they would be as well. We've been gifted this position in this race. We must not squander. Let's turn down the deploy until we're actually able to use the DRS to overtake with and protect these tyres. Oh no, we can actually... A virtual safety car again?
And yes we have. We've had a crash. What happened there?
What's happened now? Kevin Magnussen. They hit each other again. Oh my God, Father. Same position as the Mercedes. This is huge. They've both got damaged cars. Are they both going to retire? They have both retired. Oh my God. What is going on?
Tyre.
This is nuts. This is nuts. Half of the bloody field is dead.
Okay, recharge on. Copy. VSC ending.
What a nuts race. An absolutely crazy race this has been. Let's get ready to attack.
And
DRS is back. We've got so much fuel it's not funny. 12 laps to go. And we could potentially be playing for P8 here with Norris.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Norris, yep. and Piastri moving as hard as he can. Look how close this is. This hopefully will be good for us. We need this. We could really use some points. Norris has overtaken Tsunoda, so that's a great start.
This is what happened.
Sorry, my phone rang for a moment. I went off.
The gap opened.
What an overtake. Well done, Norris. That's P9.
to ninth.
Come on, let's do it, boys. Bring it home. Let's get the P8 here. Let's overtake Albon. We are on the faster tyre. Let's get this done. Piastri as well. Just wait. There's another zone coming up, mate. You got this. Oh, jeez.
Not easy to overtake.
Let's get back in the rhythm.
You're the only one here. You can definitely overtake him here. P8, let's go. Come on. There's another crash.
Oh, we've had a crash.
From behind this time. Again, in the same spot. It's a minimal one. A little bit of damage, but oh my god. When's it going to end?
An overtake is available.
Yeah, confirmed.
User deployed.
Copy.
This is just nuts. This has just been such a crazy race. We're going to try and just save these tyres from cooking from the inside out. Alright, Norris. Come on, mate. Let's get it. Pure attack. Full attack.
Try and pick our way through Albon ahead.
Okay, to close the gap.
Come on, come on. Late dive. Come on. Well done. Well done. Piastri's into the top 10 as well. This is what we wanted to see.
Okay, keep looking after the tyre.
Now we can see what happened. Now there's the car of Piastri. The opportunity begging to be taken.
Oh, he went on the outside. Looked like there was a little bit of contact, but not enough to
McLaren there with a beautiful manoeuvre.
not enough to do any damage. That is great to see. And we still have Albon right behind us.
Key thing is to keep the tyre in good shape. Keep the tyre in good shape. Yep, copy.
And up ahead we got P7 and P6. Might be a little bit out of our depth in this one, but we can try as Albon shoots up the inside. No, sorry, I'm watching Piastri. My apologies.
No.
The main objective is to hold on to P8. If we can hang on to P8, we're laughing. That is valuable points. Imagine if it was a red flag like real life. That would be unreal.
Okay, Lando, let's have 100% pace, please.
Confirm.
So Norris, it is Norris's time to shine here. If he can hold out, we're laughing. Try and harvest some battery.
John,
Yep, copy.
this will be the last lap.
Come on, Norris. Let's hold out, mate. I'm turning that battery on in a moment.
Let's try and push on.
I'm just waiting for the right time to do it. We'll do it from here.
Overtake is available.
Confirm.
Be nice to get past.
Norris has been able to hold out so far. Heavy overtake here for Piastri. Let's see if he can try and at least get in the P10
Perez has crossed the line first.
as Sergio Perez takes out the race.
Pack is low.
Copy.
Good job with Norris getting P8. Come on, Piastri. We got no battery. It's not going to happen, unfortunately.
Well done, everyone.
Nice job.
As Sargent
That's the checkered flag.
takes out the last,
P12.
Yeah, that's a good day. Thanks for all the effort.
and these guys are still
Well
going.
done, everyone.
What a shambolic race. Finally got some points.
What a remarkable drive by Lando Norris today.
That really was such a strong performance, and they come away from today with a top 10 finish. Amazing, really, really good for the team.
That makes it all worth it, doesn't it? Seeing your team ready to share the celebrations. No stranger to the podium, the Mexican driver now takes his place after another remarkable race.
Their first win of the season, and the team looking on will be very proud, I'm sure.
Well, it wasn't exactly a walk in the park, but it was a thrilling weekend here for us all at the Australian Grand Prix. Now, Karun, with that result in mind, what would they be feeling like down at McLaren?
Well, it was a bit of a mixed bag here. Some things went their way, but others didn't. I think their main target now will be finding some consistency for sure.
I thought this was much better than the last race.
About that for this weekend here in Melbourne.
Next time, the teams will be racing through the streets of another city. Join us in Baku on the shores of the Caspian Sea for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
What an unbelievable race that was. Just unreal. 4 vital points that will now ultimately help us a lot to do the best work that we can with our team. The constructors have had some movement. We are now 7th with getting 4 vital points. It would have been better to go up a position if Piastri was quick enough, but unfortunately was not meant to be. We are 3rd in the DHL fastest pit stop as well, which is great. And considering we had the penalty, I think we had an absolutely pearler of a race. And we're able to make some good money, 3.4 million. That definitely helps a lot with our situation. Tour Centre's completed its upgrade. Now we have a couple of weeks to go until our next race. So we're going to just get involved and have a look at some things here and just see what we can do. We have medium confidence in you. Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. Beautiful. They had a good time. Theo Pourchaire won the race, and we've passed all of our stuff, which is great to see too. Now, training schedule for the next. We are a little bit tired, but we still are. I'm still wanting us to push on. Do a chance to mitigate the errors, so we will do that, and we'll bounce it out. So that is done. Let's continue along our thing. Helipad is finished. Birds in the background going off. I love the place where I live. Yeah, how's the developments going? We're very close to having some new parts, which is good. We got to increase some of the chassis work. We should have 2 spare chassis towards the end, which is great. That's what we need. And let's also develop some 2 side pods again, which will help. Alright, let's move towards where we are. Here we go. Regulation vote. So I reckon we should look at the side pods, even though we've just built some. I think that's the best option we've got in terms of regulation votes, which I'm not really too concerned about. The new front wing is designed, so let's build that right now and get that ready. How many days? We've got 12 days. Yep, beautiful. That'll be fine. Plenty of time for that. Let's now, and the new underfloor will be ready as well, which will be wonderful. This will be our last design for the current period as well, so we'll chuck it all in. Now we want high speed, of course, which makes logical sense. We will do an intense search. It'll be 4.3 million. A lot of money, but intense works best for us. Engineer driver tension. Okay. Also Piastri in the race engineer Tom Stallard. Right. Let's intervene. We don't know. Is there going to be an... Okay, there's no answer. Okay, cool. We can wait. Okay, somehow we've got better. The underfloor's finished as well. Now, we'll wait for the new period. So that's what we've got to work on when the time does come. So, who voted for what? Okay, underfloor. Here we go. Okay, so we'll rush the approach. We'll be lucky to have one, and I'll go straight onto Lando's car. Let's have a look. How much is to break his contract? 590. Okay. Okay. How much is his contract? 966. And this is the head of Aero. Let's see what we can do. Now, he seems like a good worker, so, and I like Ferrari. They're my team in real life. So let's offer him 3.5 million, which is a lot more than what he's got now, and a $350,000 bonus. I think you can do... Oh, okay, yeah, okay, cool, cool, cool. So let's do 2 seasons. $4 million, 2 seasons. That's a lot of money, but we're hoping for results here. And he loves it. He loves it. Okay. Sorry, Pete. Pistol Pete. Goodbye. Hello, Diego. That's a great outcome. I'm happy. It's a lot more money than what we should have spent. And Marcus, let's have a look at this. Marcus Dudley. Now let's offer him 2 million. Let's 2.2, 2.6 in this case. We'll give him a $200,000 bonus to sign. Let's see what he says. Loves it. Done. See you, Starland. Stallard. Marcus Dudley, here he is. This is your new look McLaren team, viewers. This is a good team. We now need to make sure we can get to where we need to. We are looking stronger and stronger as the episodes go on. We've got all the parts ready for our cars, so let's build them up. Here we go with the new front wing. We only have the one underfloor, which is a bit of, again, it sucks a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. Now we've got to keep an eye as well on our cost cap, so we don't have a huge amount left, but that's okay. We've spent a lot on rebuilding McLaren at this point. So with that said, everything is done, friends. So I'm going to save this to make sure it doesn't want to bugger off, just in case. That has been the episode. Thank you so much for coming along and watching and sticking around if you have. It's been wonderful to have you here. I look forward to seeing you next episode. Look after yourselves and each other. Take care. See you later.